I called my daughter on a lazy Saturday, ready to talk venues and flowers. "Already got married, Dad," Lily said. "We only invited people who really matter." My wife grabbed the phone. "Just send the money for the beach house and stop," being dramatic. I smiled, hung up, and decided to send a wedding gift they'd never forget. How the temperature started to rise. 2 years earlier, Lily brought a new boyfriend to dinner, Tyler. Tailored suit, perfect manners, expensive wine. He asked smart questions about my construction business and, very specifically, about our family's oceanfront place in Cape Harbor, the house my father built by hand. The house worth nearly $3 million now. At first, I told myself I was being paranoid. Then the little things piled up. Sunday dinners disappeared. Our calls shrank to, "I'll check with Tyler." Phrases crept in. Boundaries. Our own unit. Extended family. Engagement photos hit Facebook before I heard a word. The night he suggested, ever so gently, that we plan ahead by putting the beach house in Lily's name, the room went cold. It wasn't a conversation, it was a sales pitch. So I called an old friend, Doug, a private investigator who owes me a favor. The file 5 days later, Doug dropped a bomb. Tyler Grant, as in Grant Morrison. 2 broken engagements, 2 families with serious assets. In both cases, he isolated the women, pushed financial planning, then aimed for control of property. Police reports, affidavits, same pattern, different targets. Oh, and his grandfather? A real estate artist who'd stolen millions in the 80s. One of his victims, my father's business partner. I started building a binder. Copies of court docs, statements from Tyler's exes, and a dusty confession from Grandpa Morrison admitting he'd stolen money from my family's venture. The irony was almost funny. Almost. We only invited people who matter. 3 months later, Lily called with good news. She and Tyler had married at the courthouse. Witnesses were his sister and his college buddy. Then came the real point. Now that we're married, we should transfer the beach house. Tyler grabbed the phone, smooth as ever, and pushed a meeting with his advisor and some paperwork. My wife chimed in from the background, "Just send the money." "Sure," I said. "I'll send something special." The wedding gift, I tucked the binder into a leather portfolio and left it at their door with a note. "Congratulations on your marriage. Every new husband should know his wife's family history, and his own. Consider this my gift." Inside, everything. Prior victims, the con pattern, financials, and Grandpa's signed confession naming my father's old venture. By the time I reached the elevator, Tyler had the folder in hand. "What the hell is this?" Lily's voice broke. "Tyler, it says your grandfather stole from Dad's family." He called me seconds later, furious. I kept my voice calm. "It's public record, son, and now it's Lily's record too. Break Sunday morning. A beat-up Civic rolled into my drive. Lily stepped out, eyes swollen, sweatshirt wrinkled. She collapsed into my arms and sobbed. After Tyler stormed out, she'd opened his laptop and files, emails with an accomplice about the Thompson job, calendars of my habits, notes about the beach house, my company, even my late mother-in-law's. Jewelry. She'd called the 2 previous fiancés. Their stories matched hers. "Dad, I need help." "I've been waiting to hear that," I said. "And I know exactly who to call. From binder to badge, my attorney, Patricia Winters, handles financial exploitation for a living. She had a surprise waiting in her conference room, FBI agent Camille Shore. Tyler had been on their radar, wire fraud, identity theft, conspiracy. But they needed something concrete. They asked Lily to wear a wire. She swallowed hard. "I want him to know I know." The sting that night, Lily called, soft-voiced and shaky. "Maybe Dad got in my head. Can we talk?" Tyler arrived with roses and a suit. The recorder captured it all. "Your family has assets that could secure our future. The beach house, the business. Why wait until your dad dies? My grandfather took opportunities. The money's ours now. Soon it'll be ours. When Lily pressed him, he slipped. We make a great team if we play our cards right. Your dad is stupid enough to trust you. Agent Shore's signal. The door burst open. Cuffs, Miranda. Tyler tried to spin it as just saying what she wanted to hear. The recording said otherwise. Court consequences. Closure. 6 weeks later, we sat in federal court. Tyler, now in orange, looked small without the suits. The government's case was a wrecking ball. Claire and Zoe, 2 former victims, testified, their stories mirroring Lily's. Marcus, Tyler's accomplice, flipped. He described the playbook: research wealthy families, accidentally meet the daughter, isolate, marry, gain access, transfer assets, 17 targets, 7 successful cons. The FBI played the wire. Tyler's own words sank him. The jury needed 3 hours. Guilty on 12 counts: conspiracy, wire fraud, money laundering, elder financial abuse. The judge gave him 12 years and ordered $8 million in restitution, nearly $4 million to Lily, tied to the Morrison theft that jump-started Tyler's lifestyle, plus asset forfeiture down to the watches. Outside, Lily breathed for what felt like the first time in 2 years. "He broke me," she said, "but I know myself now. I won't be that vulnerable again." "What now?" I asked. "Now, we fix the beach house," she smiled. "And someday, when I'm ready, I want a real wedding there. Barefoot in the sand like we used to talk about." "That," I told her, "is the only wedding gift I'll ever need." TLDR, for the Reddit crowd. Daughter married a con man, without telling me, and demanded I transfer our 2.8 Manors beach house. I left a wedding gift, a portfolio proving he'd targeted wealthy families before, and evidence his granddad stole from ours. FBI wired my daughter. He confessed on tape. 12 years in federal prison, millions in restitution, and I got my girl back.